So the good news, I guess, is that all of my stocks, including my cash, now fits on one page. Yes, I sold some positions. We'll talk about that in a second. The bad news is that I am getting decimated right now. Now, I'm sure that's true for most retail investors or a lot of retail investors, but that includes me. I am getting absolutely destroyed in the stock market. We are talking ARK down 44%. FedEx, we are down 8.5%. Gevo, we are inching back down a negative 34%. Out here, 33% loss. AT&T, 12.8% loss. Even my gains are trickling down. Like, remember several months ago when Revolve was hitting 80, 90? Now this is still a good number, but we're down to only a 221% gain. Like I remember when we were hitting 400%, 500%. We're down there. Tapestry, we're down to, I think we were hitting 200, 300%. Now we're down to only 163%. Facebook, at one point we had almost doubled our money. Now we're down to under 10% gains. Yeah, we're not doing so hot. Like, even with Bank of America, like, for a hot second, I think we were approaching getting close to 100% gains, but no, that's tapered off. Like, we're just not doing well at all. There is no measure in which we're looking good. And this is with me adding $1,500 to my portfolio in the beginning of March. So every month, I add $1,500 to my portfolio, and then from there, I deploy as I see fit into my stocks. And can I just take a second to be a little human? Well, a 5'6" human, but let me just take a second to, be human and not like an emotionless investor. Because I know that people, you watch the great YouTubers out there and the stock market, and they're talking about, yes, to keep emotions out of investing. These are great buying opportunities, and all that is very true and all. But man, like this market has been dropping since February of last year, so. This is, I gotta say, this is exhausting to go through. Back in last year, like August, September, we were making all this, oh yeah, stocks are crashing. This is the perfect time to buy. And yeah, stocks are still crashing and they're probably going to crash for a while. And yeah, I know that this whole sentiment is that yes, these are great buying opportunities. This is true, and that's what I'm doing. And I'll talk about my strategy in a minute, but man, like, we just got done. We seemed like we were just getting done with the whole COVID thing, and we were about to have a great summer. Then the whole Russia thing hit, and now we got to do this for a while. Yes, these are great buying opportunities, but man, like, this is getting pretty annoying. Just take a look at my performance versus the S&P 500 by the 1 month, by the 3 month, by the year to date, by the 1 year. I am getting destroyed at every single part. And basically, I could have sold all my stocks, put my money in an index fund since last year, and I would be doing much better than I'm doing right now. Now, once these stocks hit back, and we start getting back in a bull swing, I should be back to beating the S&P 500. But for now, that's got me. So, what else can I do, right? It's just keep buying, buying, buying. Now, I did sell off 2 positions. I talked about this in, I think, my last portfolio update. I got rid of Johnson & Johnson Realty. Now, as I said in that other video, I do not have a bear case against either company. I think both the company and the stock are going to continue to do well over the long term. It's just that when I built those positions, those were small positions relative to my portfolio size, and they're even smaller positions relative to my portfolio size of today. It's great that I was earning dividends on them, but it wasn't gonna. They weren't going to amount to much over the long term. Just with that position and the dividends, and honestly, I see plenty of other buying opportunities out there with stocks I own already, like Palantir, ARK, maybe AT&T. If Revolve keeps dropping, maybe Revolve. Like, there are other opportunities and other places for me to put my money. And it also gives me the opportunity to consolidate my portfolio some more, which, if you've been following my channel for some time, you know that I have a lot of stocks. I own a lot of stocks. I used to own a lot more, but I've been trying to Marie Kondo my way back down. And right now I own about 15 stocks left. And that doesn't include my cash. So 15 stocks left. Now that's still a lot of positions, but I think this is a lot more manageable than before. And I don't know if I want to sell any more of these positions. I mean, the only one I'm thinking of selling down the road is Bank of America, but that's way down the road. That is way down the road. Everything here I feel comfortable holding. Now I could take some major profits out of Revolve and Tapestry, but these are my growth positions. I think both of these stocks have a lot more growth left. So the positions I have now, I think I'm going to keep. I don't know if I want to add any more stocks. I think I'm comfortable with the positions I have, and I have plenty of buying opportunities among them. And that's what I've been doing. I've been buying Gevo. I bought Palantir. I've been buying ARK, more Gevo. I bought a lot at Walgreens. I bought some more Palantir. And honestly, I mean, I do have a thing where I put $250 a week into Palantir and $100 in the Gevo. But I've been sort of diverging from that every once in a while because, you know, I have more positions I want to buy. Walgreens, if that goes back below my cost basis next week, I'll pour money back into that. I may start putting more money into AT&T. I sort of stopped because right now AT&T constitutes more than 10% of my portfolio, and I think that's a little heavy. But if I get these others back up, I will probably put more money into AT&T, but that's down the road. I mean, what else can I do, right? Except for keep buying and keep waiting for all this madness to end. At some point, the inflation stuff's got to taper down, right? At some point, the whole European conflict thing's got to end, right? I mean, I hope it does. And assuming we have a functioning economy after that, like these should start to swing back up. And hopefully after that, we'll see some quality gains. But until then, I mean, what else can I do except for keep buying, keep waiting, and keep being very annoyed, right? But anyways, take care, have a great day, and eat your vegetables.